Steve here with Democracy 3. My fellow Americans, I am humbled that you have voted for me to be your next president. This is the moment when the president-elect would normally congratulate his opponent on a well-fought campaign. Not going to do that. I'm the winner. You're the loser. My opponent has accused me of being a socialist. I'm not going to be implementing socialist policies when I first start. No, that's going to take a little while. First thing I'm going to do is abolish Congress. We don't need Congress. That's complicated. And all that bickering, we just have some simple government for simple people. Looks like crime is on the rise. We're going to have to take care of that. So let's begin my term of office. Since I'm getting to work, I'm going to get a little comfortable. Polls, my approval rate is disappointing. I just got elected. How can my approval rating be disappointing? Economic forecast, the global economy is doing well. Debt protection law. There's an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Can I click on that? Debt collection agencies have been in the news. Let's see. Limit agency activity for debt protection or allow agencies to operate. Let's limit. So I'm going to choose to limit how much debt collection agencies can do so that we're protecting consumers. Let's select that. Budget report. International credit ratings agencies rate our government as BB. Not very good. Pushing our interest rates up. Cabinet report. The loyalty of your ministers can best be described as loyal. Their effectiveness is generally considered to be passable. So I already have a cabinet. I don't have to choose one right away. Can I click on this? What does this do? Aha, my cabinet. It says experienced ministers are more effective at their jobs. So it looks like I need to have people who are loyal, experienced, and effective. I have played this game before. It's been a while, a few years actually. I got somebody at welfare. He's got hardly any experience. That's not good. Another person who's got hardly any experience or effectiveness. This guy is not experienced or effective. Why have I chosen these people as my cabinet? That's terrible. Show potential ministers. Desired job. She wants to work in the economy. None of these ministers have hardly any experience. What? Come on, people. Why don't I have people with experience to choose from? That's crazy. It looks like this cabinet has been chosen based on their loyalty and not on their experience at all. That's a stupid way to choose a cabinet. So let's fire her and we'll hire Diane Lewis. That cost me some political capital to fire somebody. Transport I don't care that much about, but economy is super important. Here is chart showing breakdown of government expenditures. You can click on individual item for more detail. We have where our money comes from and where our money goes to. Can I change that? Military spending. So the first thing we're going to do, let's reduce military spending because our government just spends way too much. We got overwhelming force. Let's lower that a little bit to highly trained. And as I do this, I'm changing the happiness of these different voter groups. I'm going to lower my expenditures by several $billion by doing this, but I'm also making some people unhappy. So let's apply that change. We do have a problem with crime, so let's go click on our police force and we'll give our police force more money. So there we go. That'll hopefully take care of some of the crime issues. We should increase our health services a little bit. Insufficient political capital to make this change. Oh man, I can't do that yet. I guess I've made too many changes right away. What is this? Implement new policies? Looks like there are a bunch of policies here that I can't implement yet. They're not... Oh, I have insufficient capital, political capital to implement these policies down here, but I could implement this policy. I have apparently enough political capital to do that. Public libraries. So apparently we don't have public libraries yet. Really? How about free school meals? Everybody likes free school meals. Let's implement the free school meals. Okay, I think I have completely done all of my... Oh, community policing. What is this? I have enough to do this. Working with the community rather than attempting to control it. Yes, let's do that. How much can I do? It's free. It doesn't cost me anything. Okay. Let's make it maximum then. Excellent. Anything else I can do? Nope. All my political capital is spent. These areas in red are problem areas, I believe. Vigilante mobs. So things I need to pay attention to. Alcohol abuse is on the rise. Asthma epidemic. We got drug addiction. So those are things we need to take care of pretty soon. Let's go on to our next turn. So see what happens after I've implemented all those policies. Quarterly report. GDP is low. Health is low. Crime still bad. Security briefing. The Church of Christ are holding town hall meeting to express their anger at the current government. If I hover over this, it shows me how different things are related to each other, which is pretty cool. So homelessness is related to unemployment benefits, poverty, private housing, immigration, crime, property taxes. So we have an uncompetitive economy. That's not good. Well, let's click on that. Causes, corporate taxes, productivity. What do I click on this? What does that do? Productivity is not great because health is not great. And alcohol consumption is bad. So if we fixed health, that might help things. And health is bad because of pollution and drug addiction. Drug addiction is bad because of narcotics and the police force. Okay, narcotics. So right now, drugs are completely outlawed. If I click over here, we've legalized cannabis. So let's legalize cannabis. Insufficient political capital. I can't even do it yet. Darn it. How about the asthma epidemic? Because of the environment? Oh, that's going to be hard to change. And the environment is bad because of car pollution. Let's perhaps increase our rail subsidies a little bit. So maternity leave is a very popular policy, so let's go ahead and implement that. 3/4 pay. That seems a little high. What happens if I move it down to here? Half pay, quarter pay. Let's do half pay. And I don't think I have any more political capital left. Next, quarterly report. Rubbish tip protest and credit rating downgraded. Oh no, that's not good. Uncompetitive economy. The situation is now at an end. Well, that's nice. Our credit rating is worryingly low. Just B. We need to fix this either by growing our GDP, lower expenditures, or higher taxation. And rubbish tip protest. What is this? Green protesters have staged a noisy protest at the location of proposed landfill. We need to do more to encourage recycling and reduce waste. So do we have a recycling program? Recycling. Yes, let's implement recycling. That'll take care of those people. How about small business grants? Can I do increased small business grants? Yes. That'll help the economy. A telecommuting initiative. That could help with the environment, and it's very popular. Let's implement it. And I think that's going to do it. Oh, I could still do more. Clean energy subsidies. Not super popular for some reason. That's weird. How do I know how much capital I have? Maybe it's this. Raise 27, lower 20, plus 3. Let's just go on to the next turn. Polls report. Let's look at the polls report. So I have been gaining in popularity. Let's see if I click on detailed polls. This tells me who I'm most popular with and least popular with. Okay, so I'm least popular with liberals. That's interesting. And most popular with the patriots. So what do the liberals want me to do? They do not like armed police. But we have a crime problem. Maybe if I took care of the homelessness problem, they would be happy about that. They didn't like me banning alcohol adverts. Boy. Alright, let's take a look. Maybe we can look at the homelessness issue. So if I implement state housing, that might help with the homelessness problem. Let's do low maybe. Can I increase corporate taxes now? I see. If I raise it, it costs me 19 political capital. I have 11 right now. Clean energy subsidies. Now that might help with the liberal folks and also might help with the economy. Let's implement that. So I'm going to have to go on to my next turn. Pleased to report that the extent of antisocial behavior in our nation has fallen considerably and is no longer a major cause of crime. Awesome. Economic forecast. The global economy is doing well and this is having a positive effect on our GDP. Vigilante mobs. How do we have vigilante mobs? I don't understand what this is telling me. It seems like if I lower the amount I'm spending on police, this is telling me that there's less violent crime or that there's more violent crime. Red is bad, right? Which means that there's more violent. This doesn't make sense to me. I think I'll leave that alone for now. Can I legalize cannabis now? No, it cost me 27 political capital and I only have 20. Darn it. Really want to legalize that cannabis, man. Bus subsidies. That might help with the environment. Public libraries. Didn't I already implement public libraries? Implement that. And it looks like I cannot implement anything else. On to the next turn. Vigilante mob situation is now at an end. That's good. So apparently, when I click on GDP, it brings me to this, the causes. And there is a skills shortage. Seems to be the worst problem here. So I think we need to improve skills somehow. Let's increase how much we fund technical colleges. Let's increase our technology grants a bit also. Let's see if we can implement the work safety law. So we'll implement that. If you've enjoyed watching me play Democracy 3, give it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you like this. Let me know if you want to see more Democracy 3. There's also a Democracy 4 that came out. I haven't thought about whether I want to buy that or not. There's also some mods with Democracy 3 that I could play with, which bring in additional policies. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me do that stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Steve's Makerspace.